What's going on, people? It is your dude Jacob bringing another vlog to the channel. So today I decided I'm gonna do a little show and tell of some older consoles that I have. Now, in my second vlog, I think, which was the tour, yeah, I said it right. I showed off my Xbox and PS4 a little bit, but I do have some older consoles that I've had for quite a long time that I figured why not show off today. So we'll probably call this one some oldies or something with oldies in it, because these are pretty classic and they hold a special place to me. So let's get right into this shindig. The first two I'm going to show off are the Game Boy Advance SPs. Now I have two of these. I have this one, which is Onyx Black, which has fire red in it. What do I got? I must have two of those? Oh no, never mind, I don't have two of those. But yeah, anyway, don't worry about what I just said, just disregard that. But I have two of these. This one is Onyx Black. I bought this one 4 years ago. Bought it off eBay because the one I have here, this one didn't work for a little bit, but then one day it just randomly decided to start working. So this one's actually very special because this was one of the very first ones when they released. I got it for Christmas back in 2004. So I've had this thing for 13 years. And it still turns on. Thing's a beast. Needs to be charged though. I do have a Game Boy, or not a Game Boy, but I had the Game Boy Color too, but that was eons ago. And that either got stolen or broke. I can't remember. I do have a couple Nintendo DS's, but they're out in the garage, and I'm not going to go and scavenge for those. So I'm sure it's the, I have the DSi, a red one, and I have a blue DS XL. Yeah, I think it's the XL. I do have some old games for it. I have Fire Red, Leaf Green. Reason why I have both is actually also the same reason I have that other SP. I actually have a trading cable that I was just going to kind of do some trading back and forth to myself stuff, but never got around to that. Got Emerald and Sapphire. Now this Sapphire, I think I got it when it first came out. Same with Emerald. And I think I got those for my birthday, I think. One was my birthday and one was for Christmas one year. And we got a good oldie here, Pokemon Yellow. I bought this off of eBay, and someone's name's on it, so I really don't know who it is. And now the last oldie console that I have, now this one even holds even more of a special place to me, is the good old blocky Nintendo GameCube. Now this thing is a champion. I love this console. Still works. You can plug it in. It's a little dusty, a little dirty, but you can plug it into the TV, plug the power outlet into it, and boom, it'll take right off. And this thing, what a machine, I'm telling you. Got this. Actually, my grandma bought this when it first came out, which was 2001. So I've had this even longer, which is crazy to think about. And this is a pretty sturdy console. I mean, you can't get any better. But yeah, that's the reason why it holds a special place to me, is because my grandmother bought it, and I will never sell it. You can offer me however much you want, and I will not give this thing up. Because I mean, we played all sorts of games on it. The ones I do have that she got was Mario Party 4, one of my favorites, and another one of my favorites. Haven't beat this one yet, so I'm kind of upset about that. But we played through that. We played through the Wind Waker a little bit. Now this one we actually did start. We started one file and we were both working on it. And she passed away September of 2007, so I was 14 when it happened. So after that, I kind of stopped playing the game for a while. I think I stopped playing it for about a good 6 months. It was between 6 and 8 months. I didn't touch it for the longest time, just because, you know, at the time when she passed away, I was kind of upset about it because we were working on it together. So I kind of pushed it off to the side, and then I decided one day, just, you know what, I got it started, let's finish it. So it took me a while because at the time I was only staying at my mom's every other weekend, and that's where the GameCube was. So it took me quite some time to actually get through it, regardless of how late I stayed up. But eventually cleared the game. I was pretty happy about that, and it's kind of weird, but it kind of brought a little relief, I guess, because I'm the kind of guy that I usually like to finish stuff when I started it, but, you know, under the situation of what had happened, I kind of had no drive to do it anymore. I just kind of kept, I just played the PlayStation 2, which I don't have anymore. I actually, I gave that away to a little kid a long time ago that, I think it was my ex's cousin didn't have a system, so I just said, here, take the PS2. I don't play it anymore. Otherwise, I'd show that one too. It was a black PS2 Slim. I did have the original bulky one, and that one broke. So then I got the PS2 Slim, and I had it for years. I mean, years. And that one still worked too, actually. And I actually still had a bunch of games for it. I do have some sitting in the little tower thing there. I think it's Resident Evil 4, Midnight Club 3, Killzone. I think there's another one, but I had a bunch more. I actually had a CD case of old PS2 games that I had that I just accumulated over the years and years. So, but yes, that is the some of the older consoles I have and handheld systems. But this one, by far, the GameCube is my favorite. I think this is also the same memory card too. Everything with this GameCube is the same that I have for controllers, games, memory cards. I think I got 2 more memory cards, but I mean, it's all original. There's nothing brand new bought, nothing on Amazon or eBay that I went and got. Everything's completely original. But yes, it still operates, which is amazing. It just shows the power of this console. But it didn't really get as much credit as it deserved. I mean, I know it wasn't a big favorite, but it still had some pretty cool games for it. And I mean, I feel like the GameCube will probably go down as one of the most revolutionary consoles of all time, just because of how long it's lasted and how sturdy it is. I mean, I've even seen people do tests with these. I know there's one show that they took a OG Xbox, a PS2, and a GameCube, and they put it through, I guess, what you could call a stress test, which is basically where they just kind of destroyed the fuck out of them, just like threw them around or whatever. And the GameCube actually was the one that ended up still working after they beat the hell out of it. So, I mean, that says a lot, but it's a very underrated console. Didn't get a lot of credit that it deserved, but it's still one of my favorites. It's not my top favorite, but it's there. But this one holds a special place, so this one's never going away. I will keep this for as long as I live, and I will figure out a way to keep it going. But, you know, who knows. So I believe that is going to do it for this vlog. Sorry it's not a very fun-filled, adventurous one. I'm actually pretty tired. I didn't go to bed till almost 2 o'clock last night. I could not sleep. I'm gonna blame the G Fuel for that one. But you know, I gotta rep for the homies. So I will see you guys in the next vlog, which actually is going to be tomorrow, because I'm going to go hang out with Jersh. So I will be filming that too. So I look forward to that, and I will see you guys later. BS.